Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft and our retail mage playthrough. I hope that you are all doing well today. We are starting off here at the Groldam farm, and they have some problems for us to solve before we think about heading on to the barrens. We need to kill Quillboar until we have 30 tusks, and then after that we'll see if we can help the caravan continue on. We also need a prisoner. They want us to capture one of these guys. Actually, well, 6 slain and 1 prisoner delivered. Alright, let's do the prisoner first. I'm not really 100% sure where they want us to take this thing. Bring it back to Togric. Maybe this way. Yeah, there he is right here. Or she, even. There she is. There you go, prisoner delivered.
Glory to the Horde.
I suppose he'll come around with some cold water to the face. What do you think he'll tell us? I'll secure him inside our livestock pen behind me here. I don't think he'll stay conscious long. Find out what you can about why the Quillboar are attacking our farms.
For the Horde.
So now we have to do a little prisoner interrogation. Let's just start with a swift punch to the mouth. That makes it clear. Oh, he fell over. Oh, apparently that's it. You waste your strength. Tortusk, train us warriors never to talk. Okay, by saying that he revealed the name of the guy who is leading them. In the wake of the chaos down south, this Tortusk brute seems to have rallied all of the Razormane refugees to his banner. Under his leadership, he's turned them into little more than brigands. There's no negotiating with this type.
Be safe.
Alright, now we can start getting our tusks and our pillagers slain. And we could find Tortusk. Well, we're supposed to be able to find them in this large area, but there really aren't that many. Okay, there are some Razormane frenzies. These are not the pillagers we need, so I don't know how many of them we want to fight. Let's head over here and get Tortusk first, and then we'll head back up to where the pillagers are at. And as much as we can, we'll try to overlap the tusks with getting our pillagers slain. And I didn't notice, but we did get an ability that I thought was going to be called Ice Armor or Mage Armor that's actually called Prismatic Barrier. Shields you with an arcane force absorbing 66 damage And reducing magic damage taken by 15% for 1 minute. Oh. Okay, so if we're getting pummeled in the face, we pop this. I've never seen this ability before. Very cool. I did want to turn the music up a little bit. It still just seems a little bit quiet. Maybe everything needs to go up a little. There we go. Trying to look around to just find a couple more pillagers. But let's go ahead and just fight some of the geomancers here in the area. And if we do that for a minute, we might even be so lucky as to get some respawns. I do notice that some of these guys were actually taking out in 2 hits of Arcane Blast. Well, that's a cheetah. We don't need a cheetah. Here we go, here's another camp of pillagers. And now we just need about 9 more Quillboar tusks. Shouldn't be hard to get it from this area right here. Although interestingly, the pillagers seem to have a little bit more health than the mystics and the others that we were killing in 2 hits. So you could almost say it's better to farm those guys. Maybe they did that on purpose. We're just going to stay here and fight these guys, even though they do have a little bit more health, it seems. I probably will be trying all of the specs, so we'll play with Arcane for a little while. If the warrior playthrough is anything to go by, we're going to have anywhere from 20 to 25 hours to check everything out that we want to. So in all that time, we should be able to find time to try all the specs. Of course, now that it's hitting those notes, seems a little too high. There we go, let's stick with that for a while and see how we feel about those settings, and you guys let me know if anything needs to be adjusted.
Strength and honor.
I see you've left a string of corpses in your wake. Yeah, that's basically all we do.
Dabu.
I kind of hate these fences that we're not able to jump over. A slow, we're probably never going to use that. It does feel kind of bad to get an ability that you immediately think, yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. And then you drag it off your bar forever. Mage, you take my task seriously, and for that I thank you. Although my desire for revenge remains, I can at least smile seeing that the Quillboars have felt pain at them. Yeah, what makes people smile more than seeing other people feel the pain that they've felt?
Go forth to victory.
Well, that's a pretty good boost. 3 intellect, 4 stamina. Mancrick's old wedding garments. Oh no. Are we wearing like the vest he wore? That's just a little weird. It's a little bit weird. So Tortusk behaved as expected, went right for your throat. It is good that he's dead. The Razormane Quillboar have been separated from their leadership in the Southern Barrens, no doubt allowing an animal like him to come to power. Perhaps without his influence, we can start a dialogue with the survivors. Although hotter heads may prevail. Yeah, I'm gonna go with hotter heads will probably prevail. Now, since it's not classic, we don't have a wand slot, but we can do wand in main hand, and then we can do an offhand. Now, will we see an offhand item anytime soon? I don't know. It's possible that we will. They tailor the quest rewards a lot of the time, it seems like, for our class, so maybe we'll see an offhand. Find a missing Gromdom kodo somewhere within Thornhill. Oh, we probably could have been doing this at the same time, huh? Well, let's shoot right down there and take care of it now. And then we have to escort our buddy and his caravan to the crossroads. That was not the button I wanted to hit, but it's fine. We will counterspell him, and so he'll run in. That probably would have been a good time to use our prismatic barrier. Oh, hi there. It reminds me of just kind of like a power word shield for mages. Isn't that exactly what it is, basically? Which would be really useful for a mage, like in an era when you would traditionally be under threat of getting killed and taking more damage. Having a powered shield would have been pretty useful. This poor battered kodo looks to be on the verge of death, but is still breathing. The Razormaid haven't even plundered its cargo yet. If it can be retrieved, you may be able to save the entire shipment. Kodos are resilient creatures. With some food, the big guy may come around and gather 5 sacks of stolen grain. They stole the grain, but they haven't looted the kodo. That doesn't really make sense. I'll point out that there is some grain right in this area that the quest tracking on the map does not want us to know about. For whatever reason. I'd like to at least get arcane missiles before we switch specs. Can I... How do I see... Oh, here we go. Arcane missiles at level 13. Yeah, one more level. I'd like to at least play around with that ability for a little bit before we switch specs and try something else out. It really seems like from like a leveling perspective, any of the specs could be successful. It's really like a choose your flavor of damage kind of thing. Alright, we may have gotten all the sacks that we're getting from this small area. Let's round the hill here, and we'll see if we can get the rest of the ones we need around the corner. Well, that wasn't very pretty, but it worked. We cleared half of the camp, and I can see the last few bags that we need. Let's clear this final guy out over here to our left. Alright. The great beast rises slowly to its feet, the loose barren soil spilling from its revitalized limbs. Instinctively, it trudges back towards its home at the Gromdom farm. Yeah, I guess it is gonna... Is it gonna run a little bit and disappear, or is it literally gonna run the whole way? It's gonna run it. I like that because it means we don't have to escort it. So that was your handiwork, troll. Yes, the missing kodo arrived just minutes ago. It will take many nights to nurse the poor beast wounds, but thanks to you, it's alive. And you saved a whole shipment. Please take your pick of the bracers the kodo was carrying.
Strength.
That's a story chapter completed. 2 out of 7. Oh, that's quite a bit, actually. Alright, we need to find our buddy with the caravan here. It's not you. I think they were down here, waiting for us, over at the other building.
Speak, friend. Be safe.
Alright, this time we've got shoot and face smash. So when they jump on us, we're gonna hit the number 2 button. At least the music kicks up and tries to make it seem a little bit exciting. And yeah, if possible, that one was a little bit more boring than the first one. They gave us a new ability, and then that was the only ability they wanted us to use. It didn't, like, combine the two events. I wonder if some of this stuff has somehow, like, been secretly nerfed even since the Cataclysm. Alright, we have a lot of quests to pick up here. Well, let's just kind of take a look at them all, and, Forgotten Pools. Life is stirring in the lands once dry and lifeless. The oases around the crossroads are suddenly blooming. I can sense a power leaking its way. This was... I mean, the oases have always been doing this. I think this second paragraph is actually text directly out of a vanilla quest. We must find the source. Yeah, see, we dive to the bottom, we investigate a thing. Don't tell me that none of this stuff has changed. Disciples of Narlex. The barrens used to be one of the most beautiful places in all of Kalimdor. It teemed with life and promise. Now, as you can see, that is no longer true. It is a land of great torment and strife. Disciples of Narlex seek to cleanse the Wailing Caverns and bring them back to their former beauty. That's a Wailing Caverns quest. That sounds cool, but we probably won't be doing that. Okay, are we just not at the right level? This is so weird. No, these are 10 to 50. That's good. It's great that they're like that. I just don't see the Wailing Caverns on here, guys. Do you? I feel like they forgot a couple. You have Forgotten Spores. Collect 5 fungal spores from the Forgotten Pools. And yeah, I think I said Forgotten Spores. That's fine. You are the holiday event.
Blood and thunder. For the Horde.
No more quests from Thork. Okay, what about up top here? Oh, we did get arcane missiles. Launches 5 waves of arcane missiles at the enemy over 2.5 seconds, totaling 129 damage. For each arcane charge... Oh, so we want to build up our charges still, and then this will deal damage on top of that. Oh no, I was reading the wrong thing. Tooltips got confused. Okay. No, this doesn't do anything. This doesn't use arcane power or even give us arcane power. Let's do some tooling around here. Okay. That should work for the time being. We'll see how that feels. Okay, there's not actually a quest up here anymore. There used to be. I guess I need to pay more attention to my minimap. Sagra, she still wants us to hunt Zebra, collect 4 hooves, and hunting the Huntress. Collect 5 claws from Savannah Huntresses. So a lot of the same exact quests, guys, that we would know from the Crossroads from classic times. Okay, let's head up over here towards the Forgotten Pool, and we'll look for Huntresses and Zebras and anything else on the way. Do we need to check our bags? Yeah, doubtless we do.
Loktar.
Okay. We're good.
For the Horde.
Let's see here. So is there any harm in just opening up with this? Whoops. Yeah, that's gonna take a minute to get those buttons where I need them to be. I'll work with this for now, but I might change these key bindings. Maybe we still open with Arcane Blast, fire off Arcane Missiles, and then if it's still alive, we launch an Arcane Barrage. Let's see how that works. It worked pretty good. Yeah. I do like how we kind of match in the all white. Looking pretty good, even if we're creepily wearing Mancrick's wedding clothes. That's like a little creepy, but I guess they must have retailored it for us. We're not gonna do anything with these level 35 Core Crown Butchers. They're just neutral and much higher level than us. Let's come over here and check out this little bunker. In Classic, the guy here had a quest for us. I don't know. Yeah, see, he does have a quest. And if I'm remembering correctly, we just did these on our shaman, so this should be the Centaur quest. Yeah, Centaur Bracers. He actually used to have Centaur Bracers and Centaur Leaders. I bet if he still has Centaur Leaders, it's going to come after we turn this one in. And as for those Centaur... Oh, apparently they've relocated them all. There used to be Centaur all over the place, and they used to be centralized around the Oases. Because, you know, if you were a nomadic people trying to live off the land, you would probably put your homes close to the Oases. Oh, they're still here. We can't get the bracers from them? That's incredibly odd and a terrible change. Why would they change that? I'm gonna kill this guy just to see for sure. He didn't drop any bracers. They didn't want us to double up too many quests. I mean, if we could do bracers and the fungal spores and the forgotten pools in the same area, I guess that would be too easy, I guess. So yeah, well, let's focus on this first. Oh, look, there are other quests. Maybe one of these will be Centaur leaders, who knows? Tellar High Strider.
How may I aid you?
Yeah, here we go. Kolkar leaders. The Centaurs have plagued the Tauren for years, and recently the Kolkar Centaurs of the Barrens have grown into a real threat. Normally, they were disorganized in these lands, but new leaders have risen among them, rallying them. And there's a troll over here, just kind of hanging out. A little diversion. I was sent here to scout out the Centaur activity. I've been tracking their every movement for days. It's time for me to sneak out. But they've got this Oasis surrounded. You look like a dangerous one. Can you make a lot of noise for me? Stir them up. Start killing indiscriminately. While they're looking... we'll kill indiscriminately for anybody who asks politely. You know what I mean? This is the quest for the Kolkar Centaur raid around here. Why this couldn't be paired up with the bracers, I have no idea. I guess these guys don't like bracers, who knows. I see them wearing bracers. I can see very distinctive bracers on these guys. I can also see that they don't look to have had a character model upgrade since vanilla. Counterspell that. We do need to go down to the middle of this little pond here, and I don't know if we have to click it or if we just have to get near it, but we need to investigate this fissure. There we go. And it looks like one of the leaders we're going to need is back here. I like how whenever we want, we can interrupt arcane missiles with an arcane barrage, so if we know we're going to finish them off and like they're casting like that one was, we can just click barrage, it stops our missiles, and we just fire the barrage off. The funny thing is, Arcane will probably end up being my favorite spec, and I'm sure it's like the spec that's most useless at endgame, and the only reason I say that is because I think it's always been like the most useless spec at endgame out of the three specs. This guy is evade bugged, which is bad. Oh, we got him though. And I know by saying that I probably invited a swath of comments about how Arcane is still relevant, but I guess the question is, do people typically roll Arcane for like mythic progression? Because obviously you can do it. You can basically do any spec that you want. We are just getting pummeled here by everything. Ugh. I mismanaged that entire area. I think we keep running. Just a feeling I have. Arcane Explosioning the Plane Strider was kind of like the last straw there towards that ever working out. And now we need to make some cookies, don't we? Weirdly, oh, here it is. It just looks different, right? I wish it would look like the food that eventually gets created. That way it'd be obvious. Wait, what happened? Oh, we made something else. We made a mana brownie. Oh, that's just delicious. Look at that. It's funny because they're leveling this up, but I think all the food that we can conjure, whether it's the cookie or the brownie, gives us 100%. That's hilarious. Okay, let's try that again. Weirdly, this guy, just the leader, had a chance to drop bracers. He's the only one out here who still has a chance to drop bracers. Imagine that. I think we're just gonna kind of make our way back to town, and we'll see if we get any quests that take us to the south, so we can wait on working on Centaur bracers. And we'll try to get our Huntresses and our Zevras on the way back to town. That's the best we can do, I think. We could like cut through here and circle around, but that would take us away from Huntresses and away from Zevras, largely from Zevras. So I think it best we kind of go back the way we came. And yes, it is spot the thumbnail time. Not a lot of activity going on here because this enormous farm is kind of in the way. I don't really imagine there would be a lot of Zevra wandering through here, even though it says that there would be. What do we have going on over here anyhow? Just a big building with no quests. Oh, you are the Kokran people. Yeah, I hope this makes sense at some point. What is this camp for? It's like these guys are clearly here for a reason, but it doesn't seem to be a reason that happens while leveling up here. Unless they're like holdovers that didn't get scaled properly. I don't really know. Very, very strange, but it doesn't help us find Zevra. Zeppelin flying overhead. Completely blotting out the sun. That was interesting. Alright, that's the last of the zebra hooves we need. Now if we could just find a few more huntresses out here, that would be amazing. They used to hang out primarily around trees and in shrubbery and stuff, but I really haven't seen any behaving that way here. Well, they're probably not going to be this way. That's a burning blade guy. Okay, well, I think this is one of those times when we can't really go too much on what is circled on our map because it seems to have been a little bit inaccurate so far. But we're gonna come down here just outside of town and see if we can find any of them. These are cheetahs, which are not the type of cats we need. Similar, but different. Here we go. And see, it's not inside of a circled area, so yeah, you kind of have to take that area as a suggestion and understand that sometimes you're going to find stuff outside of it. And sometimes most of what you find is going to be outside of it, in this case. A pair of cloth trousers with intellect and versatility on them. I'm going to equip them to get the look because they seem to have some like really awesome... Oh, is that us? That's our tattoos, right? Oh, those are just like big old rips in the pants. Huh. Alright, well we're gonna equip them. In case I don't have the appearance. Which I didn't. There we go. And back to town to turn everything in. It's good to see that at least the trainers are still keeping their skills sharp. Even if they're not training anybody else, even if they've been unemployed for about 12 years, at least they're still keeping their own skills sharp, you know? It's encouraging. Never stop bettering yourself. Even if everyone else has stopped needing to click on you. You found the fissure in the earth, with power emanating from it. Strange. Something is causing that oasis to bubble over suddenly with life. No, it's not suddenly. It's not suddenly. It's been happening for 12 years at this point. An explosion of life from barren soil. My companion Jarek has described similar events happening elsewhere in the barrens. I shall have to see this for myself, but I cannot abandon my post. Here, I will loan you my eyes. My eagle companion has served me since I was named. Please accompany him to Thunderhead Summit, where Jarek awaits. Alright, well that one at least is new.
Glory to the Horde.
Hunt Ekiyaki below the horn, Ekiyaki's lair, to summon and subdue him. That is still the same. In fungus we trust. Plant a fungal culture near the stagnant oasis and observe the results. That one is a little bit different. In Classic, the Tauren had us plant a seed, I think. It wasn't the undead. Alright, let's take a look at what's going on. Conquer, Ekiaki. Let's do the stuff down here first. Let's start with the bracers and then we will work our way over here. I'm gonna set our hearthstone. That would be such an amazing idea so that we can hearth back when we're done to the south.
How? We shall meet again.
There we go. Yeah, we will meet again because I'll be hearthing back here. I don't know if you weren't paying attention or what. I will say this, splitting the barrens into north and south was an incredibly, amazingly good idea. And I wish they would have done it in Classic. I wish they would have done it in Classic. It makes the zone so much more digestible. So far, basically, like a lot of the same stuff is going on. But the fact that when I open the map, it looks like this and doesn't continue all the way down here makes a huge difference in how I feel about my progress. And it's not a small map, right? It's a normal sized map, which the Barrens was not. The Barrens was devastatingly huge. And it didn't have this awesome music behind it. I think this music track has to be new. Or I don't know. I mean, if it's not new, then I've never heard it play. Some of the music sounds familiar, but that particular track sounds new to me. Alright, this one is basically drained. We have a lot of turtles here, but no centaur yet. Alright, now we're proccing something. What is this? We are proccing clear casting. Your next missiles or explosion cost no mana. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I think I just figured out we can just arcane missiles from range, and doing just that kills them if we cast it twice. I think that's what we just found out. Let's try. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I would push any other button. Runic Staff. Yeah. Let's go ahead and equip that. Oh. It's an offhand item. Oh, I thought it was going to be an actual staff, but no, that's actually perfect. That's actually perfect. It's so perfect that it's questionable, right? Like exactly, wow, how did that just drop for us? This seems like a bad idea. There we go. That works. It's a little silly, but it works. I do like how they expanded the area of the Oasis, like the trees and the grass and the foliage are kind of expanding outward. That's a really nice touch. They've added some different kinds of foliage to the area. If someone has a convincing reason why I shouldn't just arcane missiles everything twice to kill it, I would listen to it, but I kind of have to do the most optimum thing, and if I can just do that twice, I'm going to do that. It does require that we kind of stay at range, but that's not a problem. The Great Divide. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, ooh, got a little vertigo there. Let's let's not get any closer to that. But still like a very cool little area anyway. Let's come up here and see what we can see. Look at that. Alright. Okay, that's done. Let's get out of here, and we need to work our way all the way over to the southeast now, which is going to be a little bit of a run. I know I shouldn't say this, but thus far we've had better luck on the Mage about getting dismounted than we did on the Warrior. On the Warrior I felt like we got dismounted early and often. And continuously. So far we have not had a problem, but yeah, we're only level 14, so that could change drastically at any moment. Okay, at the stagnant oases here we are planting fungal cultures. I don't know if we just... Oh. Oh, that was all we needed to do. That doesn't seem good. We got a disgusting spores disease. Spores fill your lungs. You are choking and it feels like your eyes are boiling. Perfect. I love it when my eyes feel like they're boiling. What the hell? Okay, let's try to get down here and use this eagle that's been following us around this whole time. Yeah, sometimes these look like you're not going to be able to get up them, but I'm pretty sure they're all designed and textured so that you can. Like, this looks questionable, doesn't it? Yeah, but somehow we get up it. Whew, okay. Let's go ahead and do this. I don't know. Oh, we must do everything in our power to stop the same from wait. What happened? We'll have to step up our investigation of the Oasis. I feel like we just got the end of someone else's RP. Yeah, we messed up. We have 40 seconds to wait up here until we can do it again. Oh my gosh. What have we done? What have we done? I guess we can just take in the scenery in the meantime, right? I mean, it is pretty good scenery. I think we have to click this item and not the item in our inventory also. That could be a real thing that we'll find out in 12 seconds. Because yeah, we clicked, but we definitely didn't get credit for anything. Also, I don't see our little buddy with us anymore, so maybe I just completely broke this quest. Okay. I'd love for this quest to not be broken. Okay, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Well done, friend. From here, we can survey the land. Yeah, we've been doing that all on our own. Thanks, though. We can tell. We're really high up. I understand that we can survey the land from here. Is he going to talk to us about a bunch of stuff? It seems that way. Merciful Earth Mother, look at the scope of the devastation. We're lucky the entire barrens isn't crumbling into the sea. But what's this? Something else has happened to the land south of the fissure. Has it? Indeed, the flora is growing unchecked, devouring the land, similar to our findings from the Oasis. Okay, so he's talking about this stuff over here. Oh, we have a quest turn in. We actually didn't have to listen to the RP if we didn't want to. I think he's about done anyway. We must do everything in our power to stop the same from happening here. We'll have to step up our investigations of the Oases and stop this phenomena at its source. We'll talk again at the crossroads.
Peace, friend.
Can what's happening to the south happen here? Judging by what you found at the Forgotten Pools, these Oases may be the key. Let's perform an experiment. Here, take these seeds I've collected from the summit here. They are dead and infertile. Yeah, we did this. We've done this quest before for a different person from Crossroads.
Ancestors watch over.
It's funny that, like, while recreating these zones, it seems like they tried really hard to preserve old content and, like, reuse content when, like, really, I mean, these quests take, what, 15 minutes to write a quest? You guys can't write a bunch of new quests. You gotta try to reuse old quest text. It seems like it would take more time to figure out what quest text I can use and how I could use it than it would to have somebody just scratch together a frickin' quest box real fast with some text in it to express, like, whatever it is you want to express with the zone story. I don't know. Yeah, here's the Snapjaw quest. Collect 6 altered Snapjaws. At least this time we're going to plant the seeds and get the Snapjaws at the same time. In Classic, we had to turn the seeds back in and then go back for the Snapjaws, so there's that. And they're right down here, so I'm not really, like, complaining. I'm trying not to be too negative about it, but it does seem confusing to me that they tried to reuse a lot of the quest text from Classic, but they tried to, like, put it somewhere else. Change it slightly. I feel like it takes more effort to do that than just to write something new. But maybe that just speaks to their skill as writers. Well, someone is already after all the turtles. Let's go plant the seeds. It's funny that proccing clear casting is still a thing in a world where your mana pool doesn't really seem to matter. It's not like we're benefiting from it too much. And I didn't see it before, but there is a quest giver over here. It's an orc named Gorgle Angerscar. What does Gorgle want from us?
Brawlhall.
We were sent here to track movements of the Kolkar centaurs, but after a week of watching these dirty animals scamper all around this oasis, I'm itching to give my axe a taste of their necks. What do you say, random person I just met? Do you want to do some casual centaur murder with me? Oh, why not? That sounds lovely.
Go forth to victory.
Apparently he's going to be right over here. Wait. Wait.
What do you need?
Let's just follow this guy. Yeah, this seems like we need to follow him. I don't know what his plan is here. Oh, he's throwing a banner down. Okay. And then he's going to hurl insults at them. And then they're just going to come running to their death, because what else would they do? This guy wanted his axe to taste their necks, but then he doesn't even really do anything. Pretty lazy. And now we're turning it into somebody else. Okay.
How you doing, man? You be careful, man.
Flushing out Verug. Regthar Deathgate sent me here to observe the Centaur activity, but the leader of this group is hard to pin down. I've discovered his name is Verog the Dervish, but his whereabouts are a mystery. Can you help me do some digging? I know that Centaur intelligence sounds like an oxymoron, but their camps are often littered with important communications. Search the Centaur tents all around the stagnant oases here and bring me back some info. Fair enough. Really, just all their tents, every single tent. Fine. Fine. How about these tents that I can see over here? Of course it wouldn't be these tents. Why would it be these tents? Why would there be anything in these tents? You know, they're just within the area specified by the quest. Just happen to be the closest to us. Okay, let's come down here, and maybe they have to be closer to the oases. This one was kind of far away, but it was within the circled area, so I thought maybe there was a chance. Yeah, nothing here either. Nothing here, but apparently just like instant respawns of every mob that we fight. Fun. I'd love to actually just see one, so I had an idea of exactly what it is that we're looking for. Maybe the tent's further out this way. Okay, so glowy pieces of paper that look like maps. Got it. So that one was outside of the tent, which begs the question, am I going to find any of these just scattered about on the ground? Or should I only be looking in and around tents? I'm kind of hoping they're not just scattered everywhere. I feel like we would have seen one or two by now if that were the case. Alright, there is the last one that we need. Good work, did you look through these? They're barely legible, more like angry graffiti than war plans. Hatred, jealousy, rage, personal conflicts. It's a wonder Vera can keep these Centaur from killing each other, much less form them into an army. Varrock may be hard to find, but judging by the info you gathered, his mate Wyneth is always in his command tent just west of here. If we kill her, oh my god. We're gonna go kill his wife, who's like seemingly a non-combatant? Rather sent us here to scout, but we're also murdering people's wives? Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Robe of shame. Damn right. Hey, at least somebody wrote this and understood that the thing we're doing is basically awful, right? They're literally giving us the fucking robe of shame. That's hilarious. I don't want to do this, but since it is World of Warcraft and I want the experience and loot, I'm gonna go do it. But just let me say, I think that's a little bit much. This is the guy's command tent? This is like one of the worst tents I've seen. It doesn't even have walls. Nothing personal. Just business. Oh, he's already here. Well, that was fast. You were fast, but you weren't fast enough. I bet that stings, doesn't it? Alright, let's go get our robe of shame. Wear it proudly as we must. You did it. That'll really upset the balance of power down here. Varog left no clear successor, so I expect this crew of brutes will fall on each other like hungry dogs. I'll stay here and keep an eye on what happens next. Okay, this is probably the last time we'll be dressed in like cool matching pants and tunic. It was fun while it lasted. And yeah, that's it. We don't have anything else to do down here. I think we're gonna hearth back and we'll go take out Ekiaki really quick. We'll turn everything in when we come back. We'll take out Ekiaki, then we'll turn in Centaur bracers, and then we'll come back and turn everything in the crossroads. And then we'll assess where we're at. So we haven't gone up into the northwest yet. I think there used to be harpies up there. Not sure what's up there now. Up here, there used to be goblins that we would fight, but there's a flight point up there now, so maybe there are some friendly goblins up there now who we can do quests for. The venture company is probably still up to their tricks from 12 years prior to this expansion, but we will just have to see. A little bit buffer than most of the things we fought, but that's okay because we have Mage Word Shield, otherwise known as Prismatic Barrier. I really want to know what's going on with these guys. They seem like they're working hard at stuff. It's a really interesting area, and I'm kind of worried that we're never going to find out. He has a new quest now. I hope that's not something we missed before. Herzul Bloodmark is the leader of the Kolkar Centaurs in the Barrens. He is fierce, brutal, and cunning. Defeating him would disrupt and fracture the Kolkars, greatly reducing their threat to us. I thought Virash... I mean, are we dealing with two different sets of guys and I just didn't notice it? Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go down here and wrap this up. I do want to kind of finish the little Centaur chain that we've got going on here. When clear casting arcane missiles, fires an additional 2 missiles. That's probably going to be really good for what we're doing. When you get a third arcane charge, the cost of your next arcane blast or missiles is reduced by 100%. Not important, because cost means nothing to us right now. And arcane familiar summons a familiar that attacks your enemies and increases your maximum mana by 10% for an hour. Oh, you can get a pet. I don't want a pet. Let's do this one. It's interesting that you can have a pet. That's interesting. I guess if leveling were a bit more difficult, it might be a good choice to keep enemies off of you and things like that, but... Okay, Herzul is somewhere here. Am I spelling that right? No, Hez-rule. Oh, I can say it! You gotta do slash. Alright, he's not anywhere we can target him right now. Here he is. How do we want to deal with this? Well, probably the way we deal with everything else. It's actually really weird to me that the Wailing Caverns is not on this list of Cataclysm dungeons when most of the classic ones are here. If someone could explain this to me or knows why, I would love to hear an explanation, because I thought we had definitely gotten a quest. Yeah, we have a Wailing Caverns quest. But we literally can't queue up to do Wailing Caverns. Oh no! Robert, when you're on the rift, you gotta pay attention, man. Whew, that was close. We can do each Wing of Maraudon if we want. We can do Scarlet Halls and Scarlet Monastery. I think they changed it so that there's not a library, a cathedral, and a graveyard. I don't know. That's clearly been changed. But yeah, no Wailing Caverns. Very, very, very confusing.
Strength and honor for the Horde.
The Horde commends your successes against the Kolkar, but the Kolkar themselves are maddened. I have reports that a contingent of Kolkar has traveled to the barrens from their home in Desolus to seek revenge. My latest report was that, even now, they move against these bunkers from the west. Oh, suddenly, they're here! Oh no! Oh, how did this happen? Yeah. Suggested players 3. Yeah, we're good. we're not gonna... Probably not gonna find any other players, firstly. Secondly, we've seen what can happen to enemies when higher level players tag stuff that we have tagged. And look, we got some help. Piece of Kramzar's banner. Okay, we need to, like, find a banner. I don't know how we're gonna do that. I have no idea what the point of this is, so I'm just kind of fighting everything. Like, I'm kind of hoping that I can just clear these guys out and they'll be gone and there will be some sense to be made of the banner thing. It also looks like they're attacking from, like, multiple fronts, though. Hey, we're actually using some mana this way. Yeah, this might be endless. This might be endless. Kill them and end their threat. Kill them until their leader appears. Okay. That we can do. There we go. This guy's an elite. And yeah, I think that's it.
What do you need? Strength.
We got a wand with 11 intellect, stamina, and crits. It looks like a dagger. It says it's a wand. We are going to equip that. And yeah, that's actually really good. We could also equip this back piece that we got forever ago. And, you know, we can mount up. Okay guys, let's get back to town and let's get everything turned in. Sorry if this turned out to be a bit of a longer episode, but I kind of like them this way. It's more enjoyable to me when I don't have to slice anything up or worry about the flow of things, when we can just play for a while, do a little circuit, wrap a bunch of stuff up, and kind of have it come to a bit of a conclusion, as long as that takes. Yeah, it's been a good time. That being said, I do think we are going to turn these ones in, and then we probably are going to park ourselves at the inn and get a little bit of rested experience for the day. Seems like we've accomplished quite a bit here in the barrens already. I like the changes that they've made. They have tried to reuse some content, obviously. But overall, it's been positive changes and shifts that they've done to where quests are at and how quest lines play out. And so that's good. Even if they didn't really evolve some things like the Centaur plotline, they didn't really evolve that or take it past where it was in Classic. They re-represented it and they expanded upon it, but they didn't do a continuation of it. It's almost like the things we did in Classic didn't happen and we're just kind of revamping it, right? Let's just turn everything in and see where that leaves us. We'll check how many story chapters we have completed. Into the raptor's den. Hunt the sunscale raptors to the south. Kill raptors and collect their feathers. Use the feathers on sunscale nests. I don't think I've ever successfully done this quest, even in Classic, so we'll see. Let's come over here. And yeah, that's going to take us all the way to level 16. Who's Shrooming who? Think of the possibilities. Fast-growing fungal delivery agents for any manner of toxins. My companions in the Undercity will want to hear about this. Yeah, I don't want to tell them about that. That sounds like a terrible thing for them to know about, if I'm being honest. Okay, yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today. I'm going to park us here, get some rested XP. I am still having a lot of fun on the Mage. I think that next time, maybe we'll try a different spec. Maybe we'll try out Ice or Fire, see how we feel about those buttons. But yeah, it's been a good time. Thank you all for joining me here today. I really appreciate you choosing to spend your time with me in Azeroth. It does mean the world to me. So take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we'll see you back in the Barrens sometime soon. Bye now.